Aloha. Let's get started. This is going to be a short one today. This story is very interesting. She said she's dated her husband boyfriend.
I forgot to tell y'all how I found out that my husband's brother was actually his boyfriend. Yes, let me get into it. So on the first day that my husband tried to talk to me, his brother was actually with him, right? It is so crazy how I even found out that they
Can we take a guess what state she's from? I'm guessing Atlanta. That's what I'm guessing. So let me know if you say this, if you have the same thing. Ali says, say hi. Aloha, how you doing?
they were actually together. Now, mind you, 7 whole years I was with this man.
Wow.
Me, him, and his brother, the kids would go on trips together. They would even go on solo trips by themselves. His brother was always around. Again, I didn't think anything of it because when I first met him, you know, they were together. I thought this was literally his brother for real. So my suspicions grew more intense when he started to get up to go to the restroom to talk to his brother. Why do you have to get up, you know, to go to the bathroom to talk to your brother, right? So one day he went to the bathroom, so I got up and I put my ear to the door, and he was like, "I love you, babe." So now at this point I'm like, wait a minute, you know, what's going on? Is a female in his phone as brother, or is he actually telling his brother, "I love you, babe"? Why are you telling your brother, "I love you, babe"? So I didn't mention anything about it, you know, because I wanted to do my proper research. Now, the second part of why I grew suspicious is because when he would come over, every time he would come over, we would have drinks and I would get extremely sleepy. Like, extremely sleepy to the point where I, you know, left them up to go to bed. So that was another red flag. Why am I always getting sleepy and they don't, you know? Now mind you, wine and liquor, you know, certain wines do put you, you know, to sleep. But it was like, nah, am I being drugged? Oh, it gets deep, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all how I found out that.
Okay, so I think that's part one. Let's hope that's part one. She has part 6. Let's see, part 3, part 2. My baby sort of switch up on me. I think that's part 1. So let's go to part 2, okay?
So his brother knows that my favorite wine is Stella Rosa. And if y'all want to send me some after this, because we all...
It's who? Stella Rosa? What is that?
Gonna need it. But no. So when he would come over, he would bring Stella Rosa and he would, you know, go in the kitchen. Sis, I'm about to go in the kitchen, fix you something to drink, you know, so we could, you know, wine and dine. Okay. I never thought of it because this is his brother. And I have people that singing, have you met his family? Yes, I met his family. I met his mother, sisters, his other brothers, and everything. Everyone was in on this, but I'm going to get to all of that. How I found out, you know, that they knew, you know, that he was gay, blase squads. I'm going to get to all of that. So
it sounds like she believes she's the last to know. Again, this is that part 2. I'm gonna delete the beginning of this because I was trying to find like my footing. There's a first video that I found. I'm not sure she deleted it, but we're gonna get to that pretty soon. But again, this is part 2. So again, she sounds like she's the first to kind of know that he's like homosexual, right? But a lot of times with the stories, like there's always clues, and a lot people just like omit that or just like don't care. They don't really like pay attention to that. So let's see if this is the case today.
Fast forward to when he came that night after I heard my husband on the phone saying, I love you, babe. He came that night. He went in, in the kitchen or whatever like that, to fix us some wine. So when he came.
So again, that's what I mean by red flags. That's why prior stories that I cover, a lot of times it sound very like truthful, right? But the more I listen to it, I just realize that too many red flags. I'm gonna skip it because she just said the fact that like her husband is talking to someone, talk about the way he sound like I love you, right? It doesn't sound like a very like sibling relationship. So that alone should be like, okay, who is this person? That's my thinking, right? Maybe I'm wrong.
Y'all, I had to play it cool. So I wasn't really I wasn't drinking the wine because I'm like, I'm staying up tonight because I got to figure this out. What is really going on in here, right? So I was acting like I was drinking it, and then I went in the kitchen. And when I went in the kitchen, I pulled out that wine that he gave me and just pulled some, the same wine that I had in the refrigerator in there, went back. So now I'm drinking this wine, but I'm in my right mind because, just like I said, I do believe that I was being drugged. Okay, so this particular time I did like I normally do. I acted like I was going to bed. I left them up because I was just trying to be as normal as possible. So I left them up together, and I went, I talked to my supposed to be brother-in-law. Oh my God, y'all, this is a mess. And I was like, brother, good night. I'm about to go to bed. I kissed my husband. I said, I'm about to, go to bed. I'll leave y'all two to it, So I went up, act like I was, getting ready for bed. So this particular night, I turned off everything upstairs because I'm trying to, really ear hustle at this time to see.
Why not just plant a recording device? Again, I'm talking about Aloha. Have someone else new today? Let's see. Aloha. Why not just plant some kind of recording device, right? Because she really believes that's the situation. But again, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Okay, let's listen first before I jump to any conclusion.
What's going on, y'all? So like a few hours went by. I don't even know how many hours, but a few hours went by, and something said, creep downstairs. Go downstairs. So I went downstairs. So his brother knows that my favorite wine is Stella.
Okay. Time from part 3. Let's see. Part 3. Let's go.
Y'all go ahead and get y'all wine, because I'm telling y'all, it gets deep. Y'all, please give me a minute. I do be working, so I'm trying to break up all the parts. And, just give y'all the extended version. But I know y'all want all the tea, so I'm just trying to give y'all all the tea. I'm not trying to give y'all bits and pieces. So please bear with me. I got y'all. I promise you, it gets deep. Do not listen. I would recommend you don't listen to the third part around kids, because it is just that deep. It's y'all.
So this is trigger warning. So if you have any kids around, make sure they're not around. As she said, it's gonna get deep. Pause.
Honey, y'all keep telling me this should be a Lifetime movie. Baby, Lifetime ain't ready for this. I can tell you that. But just like I said, I got y'all. I am coming. Go ahead and get y'all wine, start sipping, because baby, it's gonna be a while. Thank y'all so much for tuning in as well. And please do not forget to add me on Instagram and Facebook. The page name is, I forgot to tell y'all. Go ahead and add that page as well. Thank you, because I'm going to start going live and everything. Bye, y'all. Y'all go ahead and get y'all wine, because I'm telling y'all.
Oh, so that was part 3. Again, part 3 sounds more like a promotion. but don't forget to like follow her, okay? Because I am using this on the fair use, but this is her story that I'm displaying on my YouTube, right? So part 4.
I'm gonna get straight to it while I'm getting ready for work. Good morning, y'all. So after I went downstairs and I found having sex, the boyfriend, his brother, was turning my husband every which way but loose.
What? So how did we get here? What? How did we get here? Wait a minute. Wait, how did we get here? Part 3, she was just given a promotion, and now it's like she walked in and then doing something. And this is why I never understand about some of this stuff. It's like, if you have a part 4 of like something very like, you can clearly see this evidence of like something happening, why do we have a part 5, part 6, part 7? You feel me? Does that even make any sense?
So I went back upstairs. When I went upstairs, yes, I cried. I know y'all probably saying, girl, you was not black because the black sister would have tore that house up and down. Well, you never know what you would do in that moment. I went upstairs, I cried, I was mad, I was sad and angry. A few hours later my husband then came upstairs. And I had to play it off. Yes, I really played it off, and let me tell you why. So I've been knew that my husband has been cheating because his brother actually showed me proof and all that he been cheating. I was always told, if you're not going to leave, be quiet. So I was quiet. And not to mention, I'm not going to place the blame all on him because even though I knew that he was cheating, I was doing my thing as well. I'm not mad that...
Okay, now I'm gonna say this. This story's cap. This story is like straight up like throwback. This is this story's cap. This story is BS. This is one of those like, I want to make it to like, I want to trend. Again, I'm gonna give her the spotlight, right? I'm gonna like highlight the story, but in my personal opinion, I think this story's cap. You don't walk into your husband doing homosexual act and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be quiet. Like, I get it at that moment. Maybe she's scared for her life, but just say, I'm going to be quiet going forward. Nah, that's not working. That's not working. That's straight up, again, like for the social media. It's straight up cap. Straight up cap. If he's doing it in front of you right now, he doesn't give a shit about your opinion, right? And now to kind of insult our intelligence by telling us that she saw that, personally observed that, and just straight, I don't know, ignored it. No, I'm gonna play some more parts, but I don't believe none of this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm checked out. This is it.
He was cheating. I'm mad because he was cheating with his brother, and I was also sleeping with his brother. So his brother was playing both of us.
What?
Yes, you heard it correct.
What? What? Quoi que say? What are you talking about? Now it gets a little interesting.
I was also sleeping with his brother as well. No, I did not know that the brother was gay. No, I did not know that my husband was gay. The reason why I am so pissed off mad is because the whole 7 years that my husband and I have been together, I have never been pregnant. Now that I started sleeping with the brother, all of a sudden, I'm pregnant. All right, I'm going to get straight to it while I'm getting ready for work. Good morning, y'all.
Cap. I'm just saying. Well, we just watched part 4, right? Nah, I don't believe it. Yeah, so again, we're gonna go to part 5. We're gonna continue on, but I don't believe it.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm gonna go ahead and get straight to it. Since everybody wanna play, we gonna play today. All right, Latanya, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. The fact that you sat in my face for 7 years and called me your sister-in-law, knowing that your brother been gay the whole time is beyond me. Even when your brother told me not to let you in our house, I still took it upon myself to let you stay with us, and all you had was the pissy clothes that you brought with you. But we ain't gonna get into all that. But what I will say is, I know for a fact your husband is sleeping with your first cousin Shay. Yeah, the one that you been to the club with just last Saturday, he's sleeping with. Oh, I bet you ain't knew that, but let's clock that tea. And nobody need to come on here and say I'm doing too much, because everybody did too much. Ain't nobody been saying nothing when everybody was playing in my face and I ain't knew nothing. All right, Miss Brenda Lee, it's your turn. The fact that you sat in my face for 7 years and called me your daughter-in-law, knowing that your son was gay, but instead of you telling him to be a real man, you protecting him.
Wait a minute, is this real? Is this real? I'm stuck. I feel like I'm going through bipolar right now. Yes and no. It's like she's airing out the whole family out. I don't know. I personally feel this is fake, but the way she's going hard at the family, maybe some truth to it. This is crazy.
Yeah. Everybody knew he was gay but me. And you knew that he had a boyfriend. And guess
wait, his mom knew she had a boyfriend and also a wife?
You didn't say nothing. But guess what? I'm about to tell, since everybody playing me for a fool, I'm about to tell everybody business today. Okay. Let's talk about how.
Let's go. I need some like horn right now. I need some like, I don't know. I need some more soundtracks.
You in a marriage for 26 years, but leave your husband every other night saying that you going to work, but you sleeping with somebody half your age. Not only is you sleeping with men half your age, you supposed to be a whole parole officer, but do they know that you sleeping with your clients? Oh, just like I said, I'm talking everybody to today. And Ja'Cory, my love, you could have told me. We talked about every single thing. But it's true what they say. Hurt people hurt people. And you wasn't happy with yourself, and you wasn't happy with being with me. But just like I said, you could have told me, my love. But since you didn't, we about to get down and dirty today. I'm pissed because how everybody knew I was in the land of the marriage but me. I'm hurt. Good morning, y'all.
Okay, that was part 5. Again, she's saying that she's going to tell us more, but I didn't really get anything. I didn't hear no last names, someone I can Google, so I can Google search, nothing. And let's go to this real quick before we go to part 6.
So a lot of you want to know, how did I start sleeping with my husband's boyfriend? And I want to tell it, right? But I know that
this is the video I was looking for. This is the part I was looking for, okay? So let's go.
TikTok has a lot of restrictions because they have been trying to delete some of the videos that I have been posting. With that part, I would like to tell y'all the whole story unfiltered, but I don't think that TikTok will be the place for me to do so. If y'all know of a website or an app that I can use where I won't have to filter my words, then I would definitely do so. And when I say unfiltered,
see, I'm from YouTube. Now, this sounds weird to me. You're telling me you cannot think of a way to like narrate the story without like being extremely explicit. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, I want to believe, but I don't want to believe. It's like, yeah, this is like straight up like throwback right now. This is throwback cap, throwback fitted. This is, I don't know. I'm not buying it. Not buying it at all, because you're telling me you cannot convey that story in a way that it's not extremely explicit. Well, you met him somewhere, he got your number, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how, you don't have to go to the extreme detail, but you just give us like the bird eye view of like what happened, and you cannot do it on TikTok. Yeah. But again, I'm trying to be truthful. This is my way of seeing this. I don't want to just give you like, oh, this is her story without like telling my perspective, but you can come to your own conclusion, but I'm not buying this.
Filter, I mean, telling everything. Y'all so messy, but I have time all weekend. I do not work this weekend.
Yes, we want messy tea, right? But we want truthful messy tea, not like straight up Disney DuckTales. Not straight up like, I don't know, fairy tales, right?
So I have time to tell the whole story on how, you know, me and my husband boyfriend ended up sleeping together. Now, the thing that I want to know is, do y'all want to know it all?
Why is she laughing? Why is she laughing? She's not saying boyfriend. She's not saying she slept with her boyfriend, right? She said husband. It's not funny.
Oh, do y'all want to know it all?
It's crazy.
Okay, so a lot of you want to know how did I...
Okay, yeah. That was something else. Let's go to part 6.
I'm definitely not finished with you. You just told me how your daddy called you saying that he didn't think LaTanya was his because your mama had been cheating on him for years and think he didn't know. And the first time that you had...
What? What's going on?
Let me watch your gay porn. I asked you if you was...
Wait.
And you said no, it was just a fetish that you had. You talked me into pegging you a fetish gay porn. I asked you if cheating on him for years and think he didn't know.
I'm rewinding this. What? Yeah, okay. Okay, this is where I'm probably gonna stop. Maybe the next one I'm gonna stop.
No. And the first time that you had me watch your gay porn, I asked you if you was gay, and you said no, it was just a fetish that you had. You talked me into pegging you, saying that it was...
What heterosexual male is having a fetish? Is saying we're gonna watch a homosexual porn, and this is just a fetish that I have. That's not how fetish works, right? Or
this was my wifely duties to do, and you was gay all along. You didn't want work. Keep it that way. And for the people that...
I'm fast forwarding this. I fast forward some of the part that she said because that makes no sense to me. I'm not gonna like take that. If you're dealing with a male that's watching homosexual like act and you think he's not homosexual, come on. And that's what I'm saying. I'm starting to realize the internet's full of a lot of people that just sells like Disney DuckTales. You get what I'm saying? I'm not buying it. Not even for 1 penny.
It's asking me if I'm keeping the baby. I don't know. If it's my husband's, definitely not. If it's the boyfriend's, maybe, because he don't have no kids.
What? What?
And the fact that y'all had to drug me instead of just telling me that y'all wanted to be together is beyond me. And for the people that's calling me dumb for not leaving, where was I gonna go? Now, granted, him and his family, you know now, so I have no choice but to leave. But again, I do not know where I'm going, but I'll figure it out. Y'all, this is just too much for me today. And y'all can stop blowing up my phone. I'll be a fool to meet y'all anywhere. I ain't dumb. I'm definitely not finished with you. You just told me how...
I'm not buying this. Not buying this, man. Let's go to part 7. Oh, okay. It's almost over. Praise God. It's almost over. Praise God. That was part 6. And looks like I'm live. How I found out my husband, boyfriend is... Okay, let's see real quick.
Y'all, for one, I didn't expect for people to want to even hear my story, okay? So I know that y'all saying that it's all over the place. Please forgive me. That's why when y'all ask questions, I try to make another video or a comment underneath y'all post so that I can explain. And second, I want to tell the story about how I started sleeping with my husband.
Okay, this is enough. I'm done. She knows how to tell a story. Start from the beginning, you go to the end. Going all over the place, getting people involved, it's her way to like sell us the story, to get us like involved. Like I'm involved right now, like what happened next, right? And now being all over the place, just going live, answering questions. Just tell us the beginning to the end, right? There is some salacious story on the ticket to the talk, right? And they've never been like deleted. So she could tell that story without being too explicit, right? But she doesn't want to do that. I get it. It's a hustle. You know where to find her. I'm not buying this. If she tells a story for like in a very like in an easier format, maybe I'm gonna follow it. But if you want to follow it, please follow it. You can see exactly who she is. This story is cap, in my personal opinion, and I'm gonna see you in the next one because this is just too much for me to follow. Okay, let's play the last video and that's it. Okay, because look at it. She says my husband and his boyfriend is talking to me. It's taking me out. I'm sorry.
Silly me.
No, okay, let's